I should not be up this late. And I am going to do my best to articulate and to manifest verbally what I'm feeling in my heart. So I know that a lot of people depend on their faith in order to provide the strength and the guidance that they need in this lifetime. Uh, but I have also realized that you can't judge the quality or the authenticity of someone's faith, regardless of what it is, based on those who follow it always. Because faith requires people to be faithful, and people are flawed, meaning that sometimes they are unfaithful. But it shouldn't take away from the validity of the teaching or, the expectations of whatever faith they're following. For instance, a Buddhist monk, we might idealize a Buddhist monk because of the rigidity and the discipline that it takes to become one. But if for whatever reason he acts a fool or what makes a mistake, then we just realize that he is a flawed individual, but we don't say Buddhism is wrong. And in my line of life, as it pertains to Christianity, for instance, one of my biggest struggles is that the way that I see it is that we come together on a weekly basis with people who are wanting or find common ground in what we believe. So we get together with people and we find more things that we agree on. And then we celebrate the things we agree on, and instead of genuinely wanting to be challenged and looking for transformational and spiritual progressional change. Now, I believe that Christianity has become a movement that has migrated away from having Jesus in the center. And I know that's a really difficult statement to be able to digest. But I do believe that it's somewhat true, mostly because I believe we have migrated away from the way that Jesus loved people. Now listen, when the peripheral becomes the point of focus, the point of focus becomes the peripheral. And I believe in many instances we have majored on the peripherals and we've taken the very voice and heart and spirit of Jesus out of some of our behaviors. So when I see that Christianity has become a movement that has migrated away from having Jesus in the center, that's what I mean. It's because the current expression of it is void from the way that Jesus loved people, especially the people that have been disenfranchised from current cultural expectations. Those who are not always accepted. We don't always love them well. We can't just do what we can't just do what we do, believe what we believe, and respond to the things that we respond to in the way that is in direct opposition of the way Jesus would do it, and think that we are on the right track. And we believe that we're right because we get together with a bunch of other people who also believe the way we do. And so if they believe the way we do and we believe we're right, then we might be right together. And we don't even consider the possibility that we might be wrong or not fully right. Now, but theology is filled with terminology. And that terminology, if we use it on common people, it can many times come across as confusing and they won't have a clue what we're talking about. But it leaves us feeling pretty good in our ego about ourselves because it leaves them believing that we are experts on the topic or the subject. And we have to be able to bring it back to the basics. It has to be able to be integrated into daily living. Now, I was talking to a wonderful, incredible person, and I was asking her to explain to me her faith. And she was having a hard time explaining her faith to me, largely because she doesn't learn her faith so that she can teach it to somebody else or evangelize somebody else, but she receives her faith in order to have daily integration and live a wonderful, faithful life, which she does. And I think this is what Jesus said, and I'll even give you the address, Matthew 5:16. He said, "Let your light so shine before people that they might be able to see your good works and praise your Father up in heaven." So what does it mean to let your light shine? Well, the Bible just explained it. To let your good works. to allow your so that they may see your good works. So it's the way that we love people. It's the way we listen to people. It's the way that we show up with people. It's the way that we behave with people, irrelevant of how they believe and how they behave. It doesn't change who we are. Radical love and kindness to every one of you.